Okay guys, this video is how to update your VIOFO camera, the dash cams, and I'm gonna be using I have a very small 32 gigs. You start by going to VIOFO firmware. Just put that on Google and the first hit is gonna be there. And that's the update guide. And you scroll down and it tells you how to do it from different places. I like to do it on my computer. There you keep going, prepare your SD card. Yes, you put your, I'm putting the SD card on the computer. It will see it as an E drive, and you just look at the properties and ensure that it has FAT32. If it doesn't, you just format it as a FAT32. That's it. And then these are the two files that you will dump on it once you download them. How? Well, if you keep reading, at one point after formatting it, it says, here is the download homepage. So you open it, I open it separately here at the top, and here it is. You look for your camera, you look for the Pro or Plus. I have a Pro or Plus. And then download those two files to your computer. These are the files. So you dump them on your SD card, and you're ready to go, because now you go into your camera and when it's off, you insert this SD card, turn it on, and it will do it automatically. It will say, oh, I detected that you put these 2-bit files. That's the only thing that is on the whole SD card, so you might as well upgrade your firmware. Let it go, keep it there, wait 1-2 minutes, and it's going to be done. I'll show you in a second. So in this case, I'm upgrading a 8229 Plus. First, remove the SD card. So just take some effort. There it goes. And now you put the other card where the firmware is and turn on the card. If that firmware is required, it will detect it and it will upgrade it. There it is. If both is required, like the front camera and the rear camera, it will do front first, rear later. Now sending firmware to the rear camera. And we'll check later on the camera the versions. I know while reading from the website, it says that the front has to be like December 2025 and the other one is rear is April 2025. We'll see that in a second. The rear camera takes a little bit longer, so be patient. It may take like a minute and a half. So it's finishing sending the firmware to the rear camera, but now it has to update the firmware. It finished. Now it's coming back. I'll wait to remove that card. It will detect that the card is not usable as it is, and it will offer you to format it, but I don't want to. Let's see what it says. Maybe not.
Recording. 2 channels started.
Yeah, it's recording as it is. So now I can stop it. This one in particular, it has parking mode, so even if when I turn off the car, it can continue recording, but I may want to, you see, it's still recording, but
Parking recording started.
It's called parking. Maybe you may not have that, but
Recording. 2 channels
I
started.
may want to remove the energy so it completely turns off, or you can force it with this button. You can turn it off as well, but long pressing it. If you long press that button, it will turn it off. Now I remove the old the one that I used for the firmware, and I put the one that it had, so it can continue recording there. And I can reconnect this thing. There it is. And since it has the parking, it's being fed, even though the car is off, it's being fed by the battery up to a certain voltage. so it doesn't run it off. And there it is, it's
Recording.
working.
2 channels started.
So once the camera is on, now you can check the version by, at this point it's recording. So you either have to stop it first, or you can long press more than 2 seconds this one. I'll do that. There it is, you access the menu. Now you go into settings, you go backwards, and then you go to versions. And in versions, you can see that this one is on April, the rear camera of 2025, and the front one is December 2025. So it's just perfect. Those are the latest firmwares available. And now you can get out of here, and you're ready to roll.